Folks, the ALDS is going on tonight because baseball was meant to be played in October and for only the best. Matchup tonight, you've got the Cleveland Indians taking on the New York Yankees in what is a surprising ALDS matchup. We didn't really think Cleveland was going to be the number one team until about mid-September, and the Yankees, obviously the wildcard team, we figured they were going to play the Astros. The Yankees have actually played Cleveland before. They've played them 3 times in postseason 4. They won the 1997 ALDS and the 2007 ALDS, and the Yankees beat the Indians in the 1998 ALCS. This season, Cleveland's got the advantage of 5-2, and they have been undefeated at Yankee Stadium. Yes, undefeated, which is crazy. And then at Progressive Field, the series is completely even. Going into the Yankees game versus the Indians today is, why did Terry Francona start Trevor Bauer over Corey Kluber? And, well, honestly, I don't agree with the decision. I kind of understand where Francona's going from. Obviously, the man's won 2 World Series and did bring the Indians to the World Series last year. The idea potentially was that Bauer wasn't doing so well in last postseason, so I think it's really just a chance to kind of give him a chance to, redeem himself. And since most of the Yankees are kind of young, he kind of gets those postseason jitters out, and I think realistically going forward, he'll be fine. You got Kluber going in Game 2, obviously with a 155 average against the Yankees this year. Edwin's been killing it, 38 home runs, 107 RBIs. Damn, I wish he was still Blue Jay. Ramirez has been great, 318 average and 186 hits. Also, not to mention, they got Lindor and Santana. So yeah, that's something to also consider. Also, Kluber's pitching Game 5 over Bauer, which I think that makes total sense in my mind. You got the Yankees starting with Sonny Gray, who have had a 239 average against Cleveland. That's not so bad. They've had CC Sabathia announced for Game 2. We got Masahiro Tanaka for Game 3, and that's all we know right now for the New York Yankees. But obviously, offense in the wild card game was crazy. They came out to a big start, and I think realistically, if they want to win this series, they got to come out to a big start tonight. And I think Cleveland's kind of giving them the opportunity to do so. But I think realistically, you've got to worry about the Cleveland bullpen. And obviously, the Yankee bullpen is pretty deadly itself. Not to mention, Judge, Sanchez finally got those postseason game jitters out of there. Not to mention, Didi's been pretty good. And of course, Gardner, who is a thorn in the side of the Indians. Still going to be a really, really great series, and I think Cleveland's going to pull away with it. Series in the American League, you got the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros, and believe it or not, Houston's second stint in the AL for the playoffs, and obviously Boston's been here, well, for the last 2 decades. You've got Chris Sale and Justin Verlander taking on in Game 1, and that is going to be an awesome matchup. 2 great aces going at it. I don't expect much of an offensive game because both of these guys are shut down. And then Game 2, you got Pomeranz versus Keuchel, and that's all we basically announced right now. Houston led the series 4-3 over the Red Sox. They've been dominant at Minute Maid Park against the Red Sox, but the Red Sox at Fenway have been pretty good. The big thing for the Houston Astros is to keep that offense going, because if they don't keep that offense going, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Springer, who's been deadly. Altuve has been having a MVP-like year, 346, 204 hits, and a 410 OBP, which is absolutely crazy. Not to mention, you got Bergman, Gurriel, Springer, and of course, Josh Reddick. The Red Sox outfield has carried them offensively this year. You've got Betts, you've got Venditti, and of course, you've got Moreland. Not to mention Xander Bogaerts, who has been absolutely crazy for this team. Obviously, it's going to be a lot closer than probably, I'd say, Cleveland, New York, but I think Houston's got it. I think realistically, but I think Boston can keep the composure and able to, be just stable with this season. I think they'll be able to go maybe next year, but if Boston can pull up the upset against the Astros, it would be some big momentum going in. I'd love to see Boston-Cleveland in the ALCS, but I think I'm going to settle with Cleveland and Houston for this time. Thank you all so much for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, tell all your friends, and of course, like TNT Baseball on Facebook, because we're doing a lot of great stuff. And hopefully, I'll talk to you soon.